Up everyone, welcome in the Power Play with CJ. Thought I'd share some of my thoughts on this little observation. Dale Tallon was given permission to interview for the GM opening for the Vegas expansion team from the Florida Panthers, and it just seems like there's a bit of a divide between Tallon and Florida, which is ironic considering you look at the direction this franchise is heading in. They've had the best offseason in the National Hockey League. They've really gone from being a cute team that made the playoffs last year and surprised a lot of people to holy fucking shit, this team can be a contender. And I know they kind of kicked him upstairs at the beginning of the offseason, but I really think he had a say in a lot of the moves that were made. Whether it was a Keith Yandel or going out there and getting a Jason Demers or some of the other moves they made. I really think his fingerprints were all over them, except according to I forget who was saying that the Goodbranson deal did not smell like a Dale Tallon move, but I don't know. I always thought Goodbranson was overrated. I like Jared McCann. That opened up salary cap space. So my thing here is, could he be on his way out of Florida entirely? I don't know, because here's the thing, it's weird. It's the same thing with Chicago, where he built that team into, a perennial contender, and then he was kind of shown the door. And Bowman's done, obviously. He's probably the best GM in the NHL right now, Stan Bowman. But at the same time, you look at what Dale Tallon did for that franchise. You can't discredit his work with that team. So again, that's. I don't want to say it's history repeating itself, but it kind of looks like it. Again, I hope he's still with Florida at the end of this season. I hope he gets his, if they win the cup, I hope he gets, the credit he deserves. But I don't know, the situation just seems a little weird. Something smells fishy in South Florida, which, by the way, excellent seafood down there. Just Miami, Fort Lauderdale. You want to get some soft shell lobster or some mahi-mahi, grouper, snapper, that's where you go. But again, I don't know what the situation is. But between Talon did not interview with him. He's given permission to. It's gonna be thing tomorrow. George McPhee, according to Bob McKenzie, and I'll take Bob McKenzie at his word regarding that in terms of the new GM in Vegas. But it's a weird situation. And you're used to weird situations with the Florida Panthers because, they've essentially for years were the most irrelevant team of the four major sports teams. And, now they get a chance to win the Stanley Cup, but it's like there's got to be a little bit of drama. But we'll see what happens. Again, maybe it's all in my head. I keep thinking about it over and over again. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.